Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of The Best Come From the Worst. It's your boy Colombian Dread. This is now Season 2, Episode 15. And the name of this topic is called Deliverance and Freedom. I decided to go this route because I feel like we mistake the two all the time. Don't mistake deliverance for freedom. Deliverance just simply means that you're out of the situation you're in. And you now have to position yourself to now accept freedom. And all that comes through a changed mind. This is something I feel like we all need to get. This is something that is misunderstood and been misunderstood from creation. So I'm here to put out this information and hopefully you can look at life from a different perspective. So my goal is not to change your mind. My goal is to make sure you receive the message and the rest is up to you. Again, this is episode 15, season 2. I will be stopping at episode 20. That'll be the end of my season 2. If you haven't already, by all means, please check out season 1. It's on Anchor. It's called The Best Come From the Worst. And 5 more episodes and I will be done with season 2. I will be taking a different approach for season 3. So 5 more episodes and I would be done with this. And again, I definitely appreciate the love and support from day one. I definitely appreciate you guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And hit the bell button for notifications. For every time I load up these videos, you'll be the first one to be notified. So I definitely appreciate the love and support. Again, we're now season 2, episode 15. And the name of this topic is called Deliverance and Freedom. Now, often we tend to mistake deliverance for freedom. Although we've been delivered from our situation, it still doesn't indicate that we've been freed. Mistaking the two can lead us to think that we are owed something because we've been delivered. There's a perfect example of this in the Bible. If you read the book of Exodus, you see that God appointed Moses to bring the slaves to the wilderness to worship God, and it worked. God has managed through Moses to deliver his people from slavery. But what we didn't consider was, although they've been delivered, their mind wasn't free. They were still conditioned on being enslaved and fed without putting any hard work. God was giving them the promised land, but their subconscious mind couldn't accept it because it required hard work. See, how many of us are still experiencing something like that today? See, God delivered you from that toxic relationship so you can get yourself together and make better decisions. But because you mistake deliverance with freedom, you go right back to what you know best: toxic relationships. Freedom requires you to have a changed mind. God could have given them the land, but he knew they wouldn't appreciate it. So he allowed them to live long enough to get the next generation out of them. They never got to experience the freedom life instead. They died in deliverance. Side note, whether you want to follow God or not, his will still be done. I remember when I was delivered from myself. Sounds crazy, but I was still a slave to the flesh. Although I was delivered from the flesh, it was up to me to make the conscious decision to change. 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't. Every relationship that ended in the past would allow me to go back to the liquor store and drown my problems away. You see, although I was delivered from my last relationship, I wasn't ready to accept change. Delivered, but no freedom. Fast forward, I found myself in the same situation. Only difference was this time around, I was ready. I was ready for the freedom through a changed mind, and it worked. You see, today, I know what I want out of life. I found my purpose. Purpose have finally given birth to meaning in my life. And I think a lot of us need to understand that today. See, there's so many things that's going on in life and we've been distracted with everyday circumstances that we feel like this is our future. And we mistake deliverance for freedom to the point that the deliverance has now become our purpose in life. And we feel like we cannot acquire more in life because of that. But I'm here to tell you, deliverance is only the beginning so you can position yourself, so you can now accept freedom. But you can only do that through a changed mind and going back and connecting with the source. Not life, but the source itself. See what I'm saying? So So this is something that I would love for people to understand. Again, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. This is a short session. I will have more coming up soon. I will be more consistent, of course. Again, this is my last 5 episodes. So I definitely appreciate you guys. And Soap Tribe, thank you. Until then, I'm a holla.